Hello and welcome to the console palette cleanse game, game that I play between RPGs to make sure that I'm not just constantly doing them. Here's another game from my childhood, which, yeah, not exactly sure why I was given this when I was 6, but it's a game by Sofel. The Wall Street Kid. Made in 1990-1989, featuring Wall Street Kid, Priscilla, the pricey prima donna, Larry, the lofty lawyer, Ruth, the ruthless banker, of course, Stanley, the crafty consultant, Connie, the arrogant advisor, Ralph, the regal realtor, Doc, the bogus boat salesman. Why would I want to go to him? Pamela, the patient pet dealer. That's nice. Cal, the cranky car dealer. Oh. And Ted, the tough stereo man. Also featuring Art, the artsy artist. And Dion, the dashing designer. With Julie, the jolly jeweler. And Austin, the astute auctioneer. So, yeah, we already saw that. Start a new game already. There we go. Hello, I'm Larry, a lawyer employed by your distant uncle, Mr. Benedict. I'm sorry to say, but he has passed away. You look really happy about this. Oh god, yes. The strychnine worked. Wait, what? Nothing. Okay, I'll pretend I didn't hear that. As his only surviving relative, you may be eligible to inherit over 600 billion in asset. Wait, 600 billion? In 1990? Okay, by the time of this recording, yeah, by inflation, that amount of money has pretty much doubled, so, yeah, he'd be the equivalent of a trillionaire, like, by over that, considerably. Even if this was like 600 million, that would be grotesquely huge amounts of cash, but 600 billion? Jeez! First, you must prove yourself. You'll be provided with $500,000 with which you must turn a profit through the stock market. Couldn't I just take the $500,000 and, live comfortably for the rest of my life? It is 1990, Yeah, but, this is the purpose of the game. I guess. Use the profits to uphold the Benedict standard of living. Pamper your sweetheart and move into a decent $1 million house. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Why do you care about my sweetheart? She's probably a gold digger by now. Yeah, probably. You shouldn't have readily agreed with me on that. What do you expect? You'll have 1 month to purchase the house. I'll have a real estate agent call you. Thanks. Also, Mr. Benedict's grandfather owned a castle in Europe years ago. When he immigrated to the US, the castle had to be sold. He had $600 billion. He could probably buy the castle. Plus, most of the surrounding land. That's more than, the GDP of several countries, Just before Mr. Benedict's death, he heard gossip that the castle would go up for sale. You must buy it back to maintain the family heritage. Okay, just give me the $600 billion. That'd be easy. The castle will cost several $1 million, so prepare yourself. I'll keep you posted on this sale. Okay. Oh, by the way, have a great April Fool's Day. But remember, everything I just told you is no April Fool's joke. Good luck. Wait a minute. So it's Monday the 4th. Monday the 3rd, 1990. Actually, that doesn't make sense, but whatever. The Wall Street Times, because we can't afford to call it the Wall Street Journal. Also, the Wall Street Journal, I would imagine, would be more than 50 cents. Oh, I don't know, 1990, probably. The economy, interest rates have risen by 5%. Market data. Speculative and growth stocks climb while others crash. Okay, so should learn that. Hot Stocks Bulletin. Friedman's Fund, Kryler, Rebucks International, and Tyraddying and Strayhound are doing well. Okay, good to know. News headlines. Equipment failures cause injuries at Carnival. Hello, my name is Ralph. I'm a real estate agent. Larry told me that you're interested in purchasing a house for around $1 million. I'm looking at some very nice homes for sale at the moment. I'll get the details and call you at the beginning of next week. Bye for now. Okay, so we have got the main game here. And that lovely, I'm gonna pause this because if you've noticed, we've already went up in time. Also, that lovely soundtrack. I'm going to, when I do other plays of this, take down the sound of this game and put in some other music because, yeah, it's just that one track playing through the entire freaking game. So, actually I don't need to pause it because this day is not going to count at all. Over here we've got the clock, tells you what time it is, how much time you have left in the day, and when you click on it, it jumps to the next day. Computer, this is where we're going to do most of our stock buying and the like. These flowers indicate how well your relationship with your girlfriend are going. The more your flowers start dying, the less you're doing with your girlfriend. And if you break up, you lose the game. Over here is a barometer, which is an interesting thing to have in your office, but whatever. It's currently full, but you'll start seeing it drop. If it gets to 0, you haven't been taking care of yourself physically, which means, yeah, you die that way. There's the newspaper, which you read automatically at the beginning of each day, so the only reason to click on it is if you need a refresher. And the computer here is how we do all of our buying and selling. Over here we have the bank, Stanley, who is the kind of the tutorial, and Connie, who we'll get to soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go talk to Stanley. Hello, my name is Stanley. Would you like me to explain the stock market to you for $500? $500? This is the reason why today is not going to count, because I'm going to go through all of these things here, and we're going to learn how to play the game together. What would you like to know? A, about stocks, B, about stock prices, C, how to acquire news, or D, how to buy and sell stocks. Gonna charge me $500 to tell me how to acquire news? Dear God, you're a terrible person. Stocks are money which our company divides into shares of equal amounts that are bought and sold in the stock market. Buying stock in a company makes you part owner. A company issues you stock certificates to represent the number of shares you have purchased, or in other words, how much of the company you own. By becoming a stockholder, you receive a percentage of the profits that the company makes. It also means that you can attend stockholder meetings. At the meetings, you're given information on company business and are allowed to express your opinion through your percentage of votes. Thank you so very much for your business. I'll be here anytime you want to learn more about the stock market. Hey, it's Stanley here. How you doing today? Would you like me to explain the stock market to you? What would you like to know? Number B. Timing is very important in the stock market. To make money, you must buy stocks while they're selling low and sell stocks when they're selling high. Excuse me. Stock prices depend mainly on supply and demand. The more buyers, the higher the prices. The more seller, the lower the prices. Several things can affect stock prices: company sales, company plans, and interest rate fluctuations. The more sensitive a company is to changes in interest rates, the more risky the investment. Interest rates changes affect how much you spend and buy. When the interest rates increase, you'll tend to save more and spend less. During a recession, prices are high, therefore you will tend to spend less. The more debt a company has, that's the more money that they owe, the more sensitive they are to interest rates. The higher the asset base, that's all property and goods that have high value, the less sensitive the company is to interest rates. Thank you so very much for your business. I'll be here anytime you want to learn more about the stock market. Okay. $2,000 for this lesson. Whatever. Well, acquire news. By reading all the financial news and reports with lots of luck, you should be able to make intelligent and profitable stock investments. During the business week, newspapers can usually give you valuable information on fluctuations in the stock market, interest rates, and the economy. This can be helpful when attempting to predict the stock prices per each stock category. Professional analysis and consultants can provide you with information on the past, present, and future status of companies. This can really help you to know the popularity or unpopularity of a company. Thank you so very much for your business. Hi, it's Stanley here. How you doing today? Sure. Finally, how to buy and sell stocks. You can purchase stocks using your own personal computer, which is connected to the large computer at a securities corporation. So yeah, this would be considered exceptionally high-tech in 1990, before, the prevalence of, earlier it was E-Trade, now I'm not even sure. I've never been part of the stock market because I'm not that smart with it. For your convenience, stock prices are displayed on your screen. Transactions have to be made by lots. One lot is equal to 1,000 shares of stock in this game. Game? Yeah, it's all a game. These are people's lives you're talking about. You're taking this way too seriously. Percentage changes are also shown on your screen to indicate whether the stock prices have increased or decreased from the previous day. How much money you have at any particular time during the game will depend on how wise you make your stock investments. Thank you so very much for your business. I'll be here anytime you want to learn more about the stock market. Okay. Well, let's check the bank first. Hello, how can I help you? So, at this point, you can either get a loan of cash or start paying it back. The payback for the loan is always at the end of the month. So let's just say I need a loan. I'm sorry, sir, I cannot process your loan if you have no collateral to apply against it. That's because we don't even have a house yet. And this is day 2, and we have done absolutely nothing. So let's ignore all of this because we are totally ignoring this run-through. But let's go talk to our last person. Hello, sir. My name is Connie. I have an excellent investment tip for $1,000. Do we have a deal? Sure. What's the investment tip? Fireman's Fund has shown a profit increase in sales. I hope they're donating to unemployment insurance. So, yeah. Essentially by going to Connie, you're committing insider trading because she is sitting in on these meetings and then comes to you with the information. So, you know, what she's doing is illegal. Will that actually do anything in the game? Absolutely not, because we're rich, and laws don't apply to rich people. I'm beginning to feel more for the plight of Joshua in my last game, trying to take out these corporate stuffed shirts. Come back soon. I'll always have more information. Goodbye. So, let's check that computer. So in here we can go to buy stocks, and it lists, you know, what the company is, the price that we can buy the stocks for, and the change that's gone through from yesterday to today. One thing I actually really like about this is they show, you know, 3 arrows rather than 1, and you trying to figure out, you know, where everything goes. Because, you know, when you're in the middle here, it can sometimes be a little muddy, figuring out what you're looking at. But this game, they actually try to do you a solid. So we have AT&T. That's pretty darn close to AT&T. American Depressed, which is, yeah, American Express, obviously. Bethlehem Steel, Boeing, or Boeing. Carnivore, which I think is Carnival, Cruises. Centipede, not sure myself. Chrysler, I think it's Kaufman, or, Chrysler, Kaufman, which I think is Goldman Sachs. Exxon Rail, which I think is Exxon. Exxon isn't quite right. They are currently cons. Friedman, or Fireman is Friedman's. Marriott, Pan Am, Mattel Toys, Reeboks, C. Schwab, Charles Schwab, Strayhound, Greyhound, Trading, not sure who they are, Xerox, YBM, IBM, and Yapple, which is just Apple, whatever. So, yeah, that just, all the various places that we can get stuff from. Information, this will allow us to find out about each of these companies. AT&T, it's a blue chip category. Comment's a very strong communications company that now has to compete for their market. Yep, because prior to the 80s, AT&T was a freaking monopoly. We'll do YBM. Dominated the computer market for recent years, recently facing stronger competition with Apple. Yep. Let's see if I can figure out what the hell trading is through its thing. Speculative stock. Acquisitions have been made to strengthen the company, however, they still show losses. So, still no clue. Centipede. Large construction. Okay, yeah, this is Caterpillar. Makes sense. Benefit from buying surge. Recession may hurt. Yeah, because if there's a recession going on and interest rates are skyrocketing, people are not going to be building houses. Anyway, so that is sort of our introduction to the Wall Street Kid. Next time, we're going to start the game proper, and we're going to reset this whole thing. And yeah, let's see if I can actually make a profit. Have a good one.